Hi kindergartners, it's Carl coming to you from the Baldwin garden today, and I was visiting the garden to water some things, check on the plants, and I was thinking about how things are changing with the season. It's October now, so you're probably seeing some Halloween decorations, some pumpkins, some scarecrows, and I was thinking about where can we see that in the garden? So I'm gonna go check on a couple examples and share those with you. So come on along. So one of the most common plants in the garden are tomato plants. One of my favorite things to grow, but you normally think of tomatoes as growing in the summertime. That's when they tend to be ripe. So here's a tomato plant, right? The full picture. You may see some of those green tomatoes growing off of the plant. Now they don't look like the tomatoes you see at the store, right? Those are usually red. These ones are green. So I wonder what's different here. Here's one that's almost white looking. I'm also noticing some parts of the plant are shriveling, turning brown. What does that mean? Think about it's October. You may notice the weather is getting a little chillier. Here's a small tomato blowing in the wind. It's got kind of an orangish red color to it. So what's different between these two tomatoes? What's happening? I'm gonna go show you the next example. In front of me, I have this tall flower plant. It's got a pretty funny name. It's called a Cosmo. You see those pinkish, purplish flowers blowing in the wind? Ooh, breezy day. But what I wanted to show you right up close here were a couple of these things I noticed growing off. This little bud. I wonder what that's going to turn into. It's like a little ball. It's kind of greenish. It's got some purple. Then you have an open flower right here. Yellow in the middle. Petals blooming. Ready for a bee to come and visit it. And then out here on the end, there's a couple flowers that look pretty shriveled. Right? The petals are gone. I see some black sticks or something on the inside. I wonder what those are. And I wonder what changes with the flower plant over time. Starting with the bud, we have the open flower, and then these shriveled heads here. What do you see going on? Our last stop in the garden for today is probably my favorite part this year. We got this massive pumpkin. And you may be saying, Carl, how do I know that's a pumpkin? I think pumpkins are usually orange, right? This one's pretty dark green. It's almost black in color. Much bigger than my hand, right? It feels smooth. I can knock on it. It sounds kind of hollow. I see some scratch marks on it here. What's different from what you normally think of a pumpkin? What do you think will happen to it if I come back next week? We will see. I hope it gets ready in time for Halloween. So those were all my stops for today. Checking on the tomato plant, the flower plant, and the pumpkin plant. And we'll see how things look different next week. Right? I wonder what will happen, what's the same, what may change, right? And we'll see together. I look forward to the next time. But for now, bye.